New culture, new language, weight of the shirt, astronomical price tag. You've handled it all very nicely indeed.
Yeah, I think it's been a tough year because there's a lot that goes into playing for a club like Madrid. I don't think you realise the pressure until you get here. It's a heavy shirt, it's a heavy shirt, and to come here and to have this help that I've had and to perform like I have, it's because of everyone that I've got behind the scenes kind of looking after me, all the staff, the players, they make it a joy, and they take that weight right off you, and when I feel like that, when I feel relaxed, that's when I can perform.
Jude, we always talk about, everyone talks about the impact that you had, the assists, the goals, and the 4-3-1-2. But recently, I've seen you defending a lot for the team, and you had to do it today because what they did with Emerson coming in between the two centre back and releasing the full back going on, you had to defend a lot in the first half for Vinijr, and you couldn't be where you're supposed to be. But can you tell people how much you do help the team also off the ball? People don't often see that.
I couldn't give a shit really what people
Yes!
Why is still in America?
He sounds like he's perfect for this show. He's going to get in more trouble than me.
No, Jamie, don't worry. No one's going to get in more trouble than you.
Honestly, I don't really care what people say, to be honest. I think I do the work that I do, and if people kind of understand it like yourself, then great, and if not, then so what, you know what I mean? It's all about, I think modern football is about adjusting to the roles that you get given. I think it's not enough anymore to be a player who plays in only one position. I think, the City game, when I was more or less playing as a false nine, having to hold up the ball, it was horrible. I hated it, but you have to do it because the coach asks, and it helps the team, and in the end, if it means you get to enjoy nights like this, then I'll play whatever position I have to.
Jude, you've been voted the best player in La Liga. It's your first year at Real Madrid. You've now won the Champions League. I mean, the Euros is in a few weeks. If you bring the Euros home, you're Ballon d'Or, aren't you?
Wow.
What do you think? I mean, I'm voting for you.
Got to get past
that means a lot to me. To be fair, it's the first time he's back to Madrid, isn't it, for the last 2 years?
Don't you start me at the ball.
He was City, he was Dortmund.
I'm never City.
But no.
Stop changing the subject.
Sorry. Not something to think about, really. I think when the other
I don't believe you.
When the other lads have won so much, they maybe can start to focus on the individual stuff. But when you're kind of like me and you've not won enough at this point, it's all about the team trophies, man. I think you look back, and I don't think you guys really look back on any regrets about what you have as individuals. Would you say? I don't know.
Micah does a bit.
Really?
I went out a bit.
I mean, I don't think you look back and think, I wish I had the more individual trophies. I mean, Champions League winners here, I'm sure you wouldn't change it for anything.
You've been... I want to go back to you being sort of voted the best player. Everyone's going to be talking about you, the Ballon d'Or. Do you look up to players in that dressing room who are on sort of 5 and 6 Champions League winning medals?
Massively. I think when you come into the training ground every day, you see the standards they're set, you see the level that they are in every aspect of the game and the professionalism. You almost feel like if you don't get yourself to that level in terms of professionalism, then you're letting them down. So they're a great guidance for the young players, and that's why we're probably so accustomed to these big games now.
1 second, sorry. I'm really sorry to do this. We totally messed up the timing of inviting you into the show. Alessandro, we have to say thank you and goodbye. Thank you so much. I know you're needed. He's needed back at the network. He chose over us.
That was a good present, by the way.
I just come in for the glasses.
Again, this glass. I'll bring a new pair for you. Ciao, everybody.
Thierry, I know you had it. Thank you so much, Alessandro. You had a question, Thierry.
Jude, you said something very important. Aurelien Tchouameni came earlier to me, and I said congratulations to him. And I said, look, you won your first one. He went, yeah, I won my first one. But some of the guys won 6. I need to go back to work. Is that the spirit of the club?
That's the feeling, all year it's a bit awkward, when they're talking about how many Champions Leagues they've won and you can't really contribute to the conversation. And now it's similar because they'll all now be talking about 6 and 7 and what else. And it's a constant reminder to keep going. You know what I mean? I think you can settle and be happy with the one, or you can try and aim for more. And I think that's the level of this club requires.
You talk about how heavy the shirt is. Obviously, I played on the other side. We will leave that on the side. But can you explain to people, please, the pressure of the press, the debate every night, the As and Marca 6 pages only on Real Madrid. Please, people said to me that the press is bad in England. I said, what? Go in Spain and you'll find out. Please explain.
I think, you know, it's how quickly stuff can get to the media, how quickly they can change the idea of you, things like that. I remember like when I was struggling with my ankle and there was a new story every day about what game I'd be back for, and you know, you can't really avoid it, but you've got to embrace it as well. I have to say the fans are the ones that kind of cover it up. I think everyone spoke about how kind of told me about the fans, be careful of the fans, and honestly I've come here, it's completely the wrong mentality. If you give everything for the fans, you perform the right way, you show the right face, you embrace the culture, they're gonna take to you. And yeah, it's important that I use my own experiences to learn.
Before you go, trims, let's talk trims.
Oh my God,
we asked
trims.
everyone
Trims,
the most
trims.
important series
You
to
already
follow.
asked him, didn't you?
The trim looks fantastic, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you very much, and yours as
But
well.
it's more expensive than mine though, innit? Go on, be honest.
Maybe slightly. I don't know, the spray on yours looks
It's heavy and it's a bit thick.
It's a bit too much.
you have to be careful putting that shirt on.
It's a bit too much.
Jude, we appreciate you so
Thank you
much.
very
You are a CBS favourite. In fact, you're the CBS favourite. Thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Seguir tanto tiempo aquí, ojalá Presi pueda ver esta entrevista y renovarme una vez más, porque yo quiero seguir para siempre aquí, quiero hacer historia como Tony lo ha hecho, como Luca, Carvajal, Nacho, jugadores que han ganado 6 veces y nos han enseñado este camino. Yo quiero seguir como ellos.